Let's get the podcast going. Man, I might call this deep thoughts, deep talks. What's up, Alpha family? It's Alpha Calfani here with y'all today, your host on Alpha Soul and Alpha Mentality podcast. This is Deep Thoughts, Deep Talks. This is my message. You see what I'm saying? This is a new series that I'm creating and that I'm coming at y'all every week. Every week, we're going to have these deep thoughts and these deep talks. This is my message. This is to all the alphas. So ultimately, this is our message. You see what I'm saying? We're all connected and we're all going to think critically. I'm ready to connect. I'm ready to bring the energy. I'm ready to bring the good vibes. Because I feel, whoo, if you understood how I feel, man, y'all should feel the same way because we breathing at the end of the day, man. We breathing. And I feel too good because I'm breathing. And I see too many people killing themselves, frowning and down in themselves and not walking with their head high because we got things going on. But I understand it. And that's why I'm here, so we can have these deep thoughts and these deep talks. And if you're ready to perceive them, let's get to it. We got to get going, man. We breathing. We breathing. Hope all y'all been doing good. I've been doing great. Like I said, we breathing. That's my motivation every day. Simple. That's my motivation every day. That is a million reasons why you should be happy every day. So think about it every time. It's so simple, but it's so powerful because at the end of the day, unless you stop breathing, what can you say? What can you say? So before we tap in this, I just want to shout out the Instagram, which is Alpha Mentality Podcast on Instagram. But matter of fact, we gonna redo that. Yeah, so I just wanted to shout out the Instagram. It's Alpha Soul 2021 on Instagram and excuse me, guys, and on Twitter, okay, and also on YouTube. This is going to be our first episode that we're dropping on YouTube. This is going to be our first episode that we're dropping on YouTube. This is coming from the Alpha Soul LLC brand, which is developed by me. Also, I want to thank my business partner, Deron Washington. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as Money Man Ron. We got a lot of things going, and we're ready to work. We're ready to show love and uplift the community in the best ways so we can all uplift our minds to think and do better as a group. Economically, mentally, physically, everything that deals with everything. You see what I'm saying? Because ultimately that matters. Every aspect of life matters. So let's get right into it. Every dollar we spend goes right back to the government, no matter where we spend it. Before I tap into this, I really want y'all to let your mind flow. Close your eyes and let your mind flow. And understand what we about to talk about. Be ready to perceive this. Take away what you think you know. Take away everything you think you know. I'm going to take away everything I think I know. And let's flow. Every dollar we spend goes right back to If you make no, but I want us to think about them so we can think about them different ways that we haven't already been thinking about them. Because honestly, this is something we have to think about. But we're just living through it, so we don't have time to think about it. So therefore, we just agree to it. But it's ways to this, and it's levels to this. And we started from the bottom, baby. I said, Betty. We started from the bottom, baby. And It's okay. I want us to get through that. It's okay. We alphas at the end of the day. Male or female, that is inside our DNA. We run our lives, and our lives run us into directions to where we are able to, other people are able to gravitate towards us. And that ultimately is what we want. We want to gravitate towards each other so we can become powerful. But it starts with you, and it starts with your mind, and it starts with you questioning things. It starts with you thinking about things. So therefore you can move different. You can become different. Because yeah, we all have a dream, but everything is a dream. Because I dream about me eating tomorrow. And I'm gonna eat tomorrow. See, that dream was quick. We always talk about how dreams gotta be 8 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now. No, not necessarily. Because everything we think about that we want, we create it and we receive it. Because we're creators. That's just what it is. We are creators. So, therefore, we have to think about what we're creating. Because all these things matter. We have to think about what's benefiting us. We got to think about what's benefiting us. And you deserve it. See, we don't feel like we deserve a lot of the things that we want. That's why we consider them dreams. See, I understand that anything that I say that I want is going to happen because it's a creation. Once I thought about it, it was created. It just was up to me if I want to pull it towards me. And what is it going to take to pull it towards me? See, certain things take different ways to pull towards them. If I want to eat tomorrow, well, I got to at least try to go get $10. So what is it going to take for me to get $10? Well, it might be quicker for me to get $10 for me to eat tomorrow than it is for me to get $10,000 so I can host, so I can get like 2,000 shirts or hoodies or something, like, you know what I'm saying, and start a whole business or something, or 10,000 to invest, throw in a trading account. If I get 10,000 It's amazing just to think that somebody took the time out their day to hear my voice. And honestly, that right there means something to me because I know what I'm speaking. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about something that can ultimately better you and better me at the end of the day. And that's what matters. No matter what, we gotta think beneficial. That's the only thing that matters. There's nothing negative. So when we think about the negative that can happen, it's going to happen because it's a thought inside of our minds. We need to get rid of the thought. There is no negative. There is only beneficial towards you. That is how you become beneficial in every aspect of your life, individually. And so that way, once you complete this individually, you're going to manifest other things around you. And that's what creates the butterfly that's inside of you. So you can fly away and become the best you individually and for your community. But you gotta think about your community because at the end of the day, it's not about you and it's not about me. It's about we. It's never gonna change. That simple saying, it's gonna always be the same. It's gonna always be the same because universal laws is gonna always be the same. You gotta think about certain things that really matter. Some things don't matter. You think they matter, but they don't matter. So understand what really matters. Because, family, time is not really time. We're losing the gift of what we don't understand. And that's just life. See, we think time is what time is because the sun rises and the sun goes down. But honestly, that's mind control because nothing stopped. The sun is still up. It's just not in your presence. So you have to understand that time is not what we think time is. Half our lives, we're dead. You could consider us dead. We think about death while we all alive and we move based off of how we're going to die, but we are considered damn near dead when we're asleep, and we sleep half our lives. So you have to think, family. We have to understand what matters, and negative do not matter because it's not in your mind. It's nowhere to be found. Huh? What? Get it out of here. Get it out of here. It's nowhere to be found. It's nowhere to be found. So when you steady talk about the negative that attracts, the negative that controls, the negative is the reason you can't move forward, that is you. That is what you allow. You manifest that because manifestation don't hold a name. It don't hold a destiny. It don't hold a certain aspect of life or a certain degree or a certain lane. It's just manifestation. That's just life. Because we creators at the end of the day, and we gonna just create. Whether you understand you're a creator or you do. No matter what, you're a living being, and living beings create. See, this is why I said this is deep talks, because some people won't understand. But that's okay. See, my job was just to say it, but I understand that you have to be able to perceive what I'm talking about. Because ultimately, I'm benefiting you. And most people don't understand what benefits them. Most people don't understand what benefits them. I'm going to tell you, sometimes I don't. I miss out on these opportunities because I don't understand what benefits me. And that's why I'm here today to tell you, you only think beneficial. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing stopping you. You're an alpha. You have an alpha soul. You have an alpha state of mind. And that is independent. So you can share your independence with others and connect. But it's going to start with you. It's not going to start with nobody else. See, you waiting on, you want to be your held, you want your hand to be held all day long. How can you want your hand to be held all day long? But you consider yourself an adult? but you're still waiting on a gift, somebody else to hand it. It's not there. It will never be there. But see, the thing is when you create relationships, you can consider that somebody handing you that, but you got to create the relationship. So why are we getting these gifts? Because we don't know how to receive gifts. We don't know how to receive them, first off. So manifestation is life. It's everything. Things I think about when I was 5 years old, I'm manifesting now. Been manifesting. I know I manifest I'm going to eat tomorrow. Bet you I'm going to eat tomorrow. But am I eating right now? No. But I bet you I'm going to eat tomorrow. That is manifestation. That's life. That's life. You see, these is deep talks, deep thoughts, critical thinking. I'm trying to get better and better. I have a lot of things I have to work on. You do too. Let's do it. Let's do it. We don't got nothing stopping us. What's stopping you? You tell me 50 things right now, I'm done listening. Because honestly, why should I be listening? You got 50 things stopping you, bro. Have a good time, man. I can't help you. I can't. What I'm supposed to do? You $5 or something? I don't got it. That's just the reality. So get it out your mind. It ain't there. Nothing is stopping you. And I want to let y'all know that today. I'm pumped up because nothing is stopping us. Nothing. Nothing is stopping us. Man, can you feel the energy I'm feeling, man? I'm hyped. And I'm talking to y'all. But I'm talking to myself because I am you. You, me, when we. You hear what I'm saying, man? I'm finna start this podcast so we can get to this, because I ain't even started the podcast yet. I just hopped on here and I got to talking that talk, but this is deep critical thinking. This is what we need. But see, we got to talk about certain things in our communities. We shut down. We don't, but it starts with the family. It starts with the family. It starts with the family. Even if you can't do certain things with your family now, the family that you can create, understand that could be up to you. That could be up to you. Don't wait for your cousin or your auntie or your uncle to gather all or whatever, or to have these talks or whatever. Don't wait, because honestly, it's not gonna happen. Never. It's not. You're gonna be waiting till you gone. Then there was no family reunion. You 89. People just coming to the funeral at this point. So do not wait, but it starts with you. So with the family, you got to construct these talks. We cannot shut down when it's about money, when it's about things that's benefiting us, when it's about how we're ultimately failing and losing. How can we ultimately gather up? We got to talk about the things that's destroying us to build us up. We don't want to talk about the loose ends. We don't want to talk about what's ultimately doing us bad, because that hurts us. That belittles us. We feel like, oh, if my family know what's wrong with me or what's going on in my life, they gonna look at me woo-doo. You see, it starts with you, because you can change their mindset. You can change their state of mind. You have to understand somebody is waiting on that person. Somebody is waiting on that person to raise their hand. This starts in the classroom. The teacher says, who got the answer? Everybody's looking around for the person to raise their hand, and that starts with you. So who's it gonna be? Because nobody's gonna show up. Nobody. We gotta have these talks about the things that's ultimately destroying us, the things that can benefit us, the things that we all do differently. What do I do? What do you do? Who do you know? Who do I know? How can we love each other at the end of the day? Besides just, hey, cuz, how you doing? We all gonna say, yeah, we good. But we not. We not. It's just the truth, and it starts with all of us. So let's get it together, family, and let's be the one. Because you the one. We are the one. But you see how many ones it is at the end of the day? Because it ain't like you got 2 arms, 10 of these, same head, same skull. At the end of the day, once the flesh is gone, the bones is the same. Now, we got different bone structures and all that, but you get the point. It's just what it is. I just want to uplift y'all. So, I want y'all to say this with me. I am powerful. I have an alpha soul. I have an alpha state of mind. I am a critical thinker. My manifestations gravitate towards me. My manifestations gravitate towards me. My manifestations gravitate towards me. I am happiness. Happiness is not a short-term experience. I am happiness. I am joy. That is what I breathe. Let's not get discouraged. This is what I breathe. This is what I breathe. I breathe life. So therefore, I live in a joyful state because I'm breathing life, and life comes with joy, baby. And I'm Alpha Calfani here with y'all, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Go to our Instagram page if you can, and follow our YouTube page at Alpha Soul 2021 on all platforms. We appreciate y'all so much. This is Alpha Calfani and them is out.